Hey viewers, my name is Songa Zomtati from Moma High School, Nelson Mandela District. Welcome to the Eastern Cape Department of Education broadcast studio. Our today's lesson, it will be on geometric sequence questions. As in the previous session, we were doing arithmetic questions. Now, in this question, which was our previous slide, as you had noticed that this will be okay, this is the last slide that we were working with in the first session of sequences and series under arithmetic sequence. This was our last question, which term of the sequence will be equal to -23. If you need more regarding the arithmetic sequence, you can visit the first session. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let's go to our question, which is under the geometric sequence. Now, this is our first question. The third term of a geometric sequence is 24, and the sixth term is 192. Now, remember, you have to make sure that when you are dealing with these questions of arithmetic and geometric sequences and series, you read the statement thoroughly. Make sure that you understand the statement and also you break down the information. If ever they require two unknowns, you create two equations, okay? Let's check this information. The third term of a geometric sequence is 24. That simply means T3 is equals to 24. And the sixth term is 192. That simply means term 6 is equals to 192. Now, this is the information that has been given to you. Now, you have to link this information with the information that you know. What do you know about this information? You know that T3, which is term number 3 in a geometric sequence, is equals to AR to the power of 2. And also, this is T6. You know that T6 is equals to A plus AR to the power of 5. Now, this is the information that you know. We're going to link this information. T3 is equals to 24, and also T3 is equals to AR to the power of 2. That simply means AR to the power of 2 is equals to 24. And AR to the power of 5. AR to the power of 5 is equals to AR to the power of 5 is equals to AR to the power of 5 is equals to 192. Now, this is our first equation, and this is our second equation. If you remember, in a geometric sequence, when you are looking for the R, when you are looking for R or the constant ratio, you divide. That simply means in the geometric sequence, if you have two equations, you can divide them by saying equation 2 divided by equation 1. So you have AR to the power of 5 equals to 192 divided by AR to the power of 2 equals to 24. Now, A divided by A, that is 1. 5 to the power of R to the power of 5 divided by R to the power of 2, that is R to the power of 3. 192 divided by 24, that is equals to 8. Now we are looking for R, we can use a cube root. Now a cube root of R to the power of 3, that is equals to R. And a cube root of 8, that is equals to 2. That simply means you have R equals to 2. It is very important that you read the information that has been given to you and you link it with the information that you know. Let's go to the next question. Okay. Calculate the first term of the sequence. Calculate the first term of the sequence. Remember, the first term of the sequence is R, is A in a geometric sequence. The first term is A. Now, you know that R is equals to 2. That simply means you're going to use the general formula, which is Tn is equals to AR to the power of n minus 1. That is the general formula that we're going to use. Okay, let's go to the next question. calculate the first term of the sequence. Remember, this is a geometric sequence. Now, remember, if it is a geometric sequence, the first term is equals to a always. That simply means they are looking for the value of a. And also, you had two equations in the previous slides. You can take any equation on those two equations. Okay, I'm going to take the first equation, which is a r to the power of 2 is equals to 24. Now, you know the value of r, that r is equals to 2. So you're going to substitute in the place of r by 2. So that will be 2 to the power of 2 is equals to 24. And therefore, a 2 to the power of 2, that gives you 4. So you have 4a equals to 24. You divide it by 4, you divide by 4. You have a equals to 4a over 4. And then you divide by 4 by 24 by 4. So you reach an answer whereby a is equals to 6. That is your answer. This question was very easy. Let's go to the next question. Okay, the next question says, calculate the 15th term. Remember what I said to you. If ever they are looking for the value of a particular term, they will always say 15th term. That simply means it is a number followed by term, or it will be term followed by a number, because they already gave you the position. Now, they want you to look for the value of that particular term or that particular position. Okay, let's use the general formula for geometric. Tn is equals to ar to the power of n minus 1. Now, that will be T15 is equals to the first term. You know that the first term is 6. So that will be 6 into, and then r is 2. So that will be 2 to the power of 15. That is the value of the term minus 1. So you get a value. That answer will need a calculator. Okay, it's fine. You can just punch in that answer in your calculator, and then when you punch in your calculator, you will end up, so that answer, that question will need a calculator. So if you punch in your calculator, you will reach an answer which is 98,304. Let's go to the next question. Okay, determine the nth term of the sequence. Now you are looking for the general formula. Tn is equals to ar to the power of n minus 1. You know that the value of a is 6, so you have 6. And the value of r is 2, so you have 2 to the power of n minus 1. You do not multiply 6 with 2 because you still have an exponent that is assigned to 2. So you leave it like that as a general formula for the arithmetic sequence. So let's go to the next question. Okay, remember what I said. Which term of the sequence will be equals to? Which term? That simply means in that case they are looking for they are looking for the position. Which term? They are looking for the position. This is very important, grade 12. Make sure that you analyze the question. Okay, now that simply means you have the value, which is Tn is equal to 768. You're going to use the general formula, which is Tn is equal to ar to the power of n minus 1. Okay, let's fix that. Can't see it. Okay, you have ar to the power of n minus 1. That is your general formula. You know the value of Tn, that is 768. 768. Okay, which is equals to the first term, which is 6. So you have 6, the ratio, which is 2. So you have 2 to the power of n minus 1. Now we're looking for the value of n. We're going to divide by 6, and we divide on this side by 6. Now, if we divide by 6, 768 will reach an answer which is 128 equals to 2 to the power of n minus 1. And now you have to change that 128 so that the bases are the same. So that will be 2 to the power of 7, 2 to the power of 7. Okay, that will be 2 to the power of 7 equals to 2 to the power of n minus 1. Now, bases are the same. That simply means exponents are equal. So you have 7 equals to n minus 1. You're taking 1 across the equal signs. You have 7 plus 1 equals to n. So that is n equals to 8. That is the value of n. So if n is equals to 8, the value will be 768. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, if you do that, this is the answer from the previous question. So that's how to get the answer, which is the same thing that we did. Okay, now let's go to the next slide. Okay, now remember what I said in the first session and also in this session. To determine the value of A, to determine the value of A and D, or to determine the value of A and R from the given information, you need to set up an equation so that you can create two equations for two unknowns. And also, if the question is on arithmetic sequence, it will be equation 2 minus equation 1, because to get the constant difference, we subtract. If the question is on geometric sequence, it will be equation 2 divided by equation 1. You cannot divide equation 2 by equation 1 in arithmetic. Take note of that. Division applies in geometric. Subtraction applies in arithmetic. Okay. Okay, that will be the end of our session. Now I'm going to leave you with the question. Determine the first three terms of the following sequence. If the second term is 1 and the ninth term is negative 34 in an arithmetic sequence, grade 12, make sure that you read the question. Learners, they get excited when they are approaching these questions. They just find the value of A and the value of D without determining the first three questions. So make sure that every time when you get an answer, you go back and check if you answered the question that was asked, or you just did the information that you need to answer that question. And the second question, the fourth term is 24 and the seventh term is 192 in a geometric sequence. Okay, that will be the end of our session in geometric sequence. If you have any questions, or if you get the answers of this question, please post them on our comment section. Don't forget to leave your name of your school so that we can shout out to you. Please share, recommend, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next section, which will be on series.